Welcome back, everybody. In our fast-paced world, few of us take the time we should to relax and slow down our inner thought processes and to get connected body to mind. Now, one of the best ways to begin achieving this is by learning to practice yoga.
And it seems like everybody's doing yoga now. Joining us today, Sherry Smith from Serenity Stream Yoga and Wellness, and Stena Campagna from Moffitt Cancer Center's Factors program. Welcome.
Thank you.
Is this the new, because yoga was big in the 60s, I think, and that there's sort of been this resurgence. Everybody seems, my wife does yoga, you do yoga, it's like everybody's doing yoga now. Why is it so popular again?
Well, I don't really know why it's so popular. I think, though, we've got lots of stresses now that we're just in this high-paced, environment, and so we've all got all of these different stresses and priorities and what we do, and we forget about ourselves. We're not the top priority. All of these other things that we need to do are a top priority. So yoga brings us back to really who we are, what we really want, what we want to make decisions in our lives, and then be able to do that step away, like take an hour for yourself, which either whether it's a massage or yoga or whatever, we don't take times for ourselves. So if we sit back, take time for ourselves, then we can make different choices, healthier lifestyle choices, and not always react to everything that we, just that ongoing process in our lives that we're just doing instead of being.
And you actually have personal experience with breaking away from that life almost entirely, but you were doing kind of like the corporate thing and then just stepped away from it. Yeah,
I was in the corporate world thinking I wanted to be all that and was working towards that process, and somewhere along the line I lost why I was doing this, why was, what did this all mean, and who was I in this process. So what I actually ended up doing is my husband had a very an experience at Moffitt Cancer Center, and I was just so amazed at the special place that Moffitt was. I actually left the corporate world and went to Moffitt. So I'm actually going to have a grand opening, and part of the proceeds are going to go towards Moffitt Cancer Center's Factors organization, because what Factors does is they are actually celebrating the lives of breast cancer survivors. So it's all about life, and that's what really yoga is about. It's about celebrating life and how you can get back into being a part of your life in the proactive sense. Instead of letting life happen to you, you can actually step back and make decisions and have life work for you.
Now, yoga can be a pretty good workout, too, even though it appears that you're not doing anything. You're holding your muscles and so forth, and I think we're going to get a demonstration here in a little bit for those of you that might not be familiar with yoga. What are some of the benefits, though, if someone isn't familiar with it? With
the benefits of yoga, if you've got any kind of anxiety issues, you've got a lot of breath work in yoga, so you can release, let go of all of your stresses, and it actually has helped with reducing blood pressure and helping with anxiety and kind of letting people get off medicine with blood pressure medicine. People actually get off their medications by lowering their heart rate, lowering their blood pressure. So it's overall healthy lifestyle.
Now, Stena, I know we kind of already addressed this, but how does this sort of a mindset play in so well with the Factors program at Moffitt?
Well, the Factors program is really all about providing breast cancer patients, whether they're in treatment or they've completed treatment, with other resources and alternatives. It's all about really creating a healthy lifestyle. When you have a diagnosis of breast cancer, it's sort of a wake-up call. And so in conjunction with Sherry, and I will be at the grand opening, we really support her operation, her program, because it's really showing patients here's an alternative. It doesn't need to be strenuous exercise. A lot of times people say, oh, I can't do that. I can't run. I can't walk a long time. But you can do yoga because it's a lot gentler and a lot easier on your muscles.
And you don't have to have a huge space to do it in. You don't have to go anywhere. You can do it. You could do it in a closet if you wanted to.
You could do it in our kitchen, which is what we're going to do now. But we want to make sure that you know about that grand opening. It's Serenity Stream Yoga and Wellness, Saturday, August 16th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's going to be free classes all day long. A health fair that's located at 11954 Boyette Road in Riverview. There's the phone number for you, 813-368-6546. You can also log on to serenitystream.com. And now Sherry is going to give us a little demonstration of what yoga is all about.
But you're an expert. You've done it before.
I'm not an expert, but I have done it before.
I've never done it. So should I,
Okay.
is there any type of warm-up necessary for this?
So what we're really going to do is going to sit on the floor, but
on the
you're,
floor?
you're
Take your
really
shoes
not
off, right?
Dressed for that. So we can
We
actually
can
do the
sit
same
on the
thing.
floor.
No, no, we're
Heck,
fine.
we can sit on the floor.
I
You
just
want us to
changed
sit
the
on
oil in
uh,
my car before I came into work today wearing this.
We both have battle injuries. We can totally do it. Okay.
We're scarred.
All right.
So what's the first step? You just control your breathing?
Yep, so the first step is what I have everyone do in my classes is to release, let go, and just release the whole day. So you take a deep, we're in the morning, but take a deep breath in, bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears, and exhale, just release it.
You ever had anybody fall asleep during this?
All the time.
So if you're doing it right, you're asleep, right?
Inhale, exhale. Good. One more deep breath. You inhale, shoulders up to your ears, and exhale, release, let everything go. Good. And throughout the day, you probably have some neck and shoulder stuff going on. So just bring your chin in towards your chest, and then just roll your head from side to side.
Should the goal be to crack your neck?
Oh man, mine just popped.
Yeah, it may crack throughout the process. Then you take your right hand, bring it down towards the floor.
Right hand towards the floor.
Yep, down towards the floor.
Okay.
Yep, left. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. So take a deep breath in and work that right shoulder down towards the floor, and fingertips are working away from you. So as you take a deep breath in and deep breath out, you open up through your shoulder and your neck.
This probably shouldn't hurt, should it, Sherry?
It shouldn't, no, it'll feel a little uncomfortable, but it shouldn't hurt.
Wait, so you're trying to keep
I
your
need to
head
do more yoga.
tilted to the left, but your palm on the floor?
Right, on the floor.
can't
So
even
you
put
just
my
open
palm
up
on
through
the
the
floor.
chest. And then you come across to the other side and just switch sides. You're going to cross, opening up.
Okay, I can't move now.
This is the part where Jerome and I throw our backs out.
I'm going to stay like this the rest of the show.
Oh my goodness.